Let's go.
You give me
Hey everyone, and welcome back to K-Pop Spotlight TV. We have closed the book on BTS's initial rebellion, and now, we open a new one. The school doors are open, the bell is ringing, and hormones are raging. It's time to dive into the next chapter of BTS's story, an album dedicated to the most chaotic, passionate, and all-consuming subject of youth. This is the story of BTS's Skool love. And we begin with the track that serves as its thesis statement, the three-part hip-hop Serenade, intro, Skool love affair. This is not your typical intro. It's a three-act play, a debate between the rap line on the very nature of love itself. Through three distinct verses and two skit-like interruptions, BTS presents three different philosophies on love, before finally uniting to declare their definitive style. It's a complex, brilliant, and incredibly entertaining way to kick off the album. The sound, a three-part hip-hop suite. The sound of this intro is as dynamic as its lyrics. It's essentially a three-part suite. It opens with Suga's section, which is built on a smooth, jazzy piano loop and a relaxed beat, creating a romantic, almost lounge-like atmosphere. Then, J-Hope's section abruptly shifts to a more upbeat, hopeful, and classic boom-bap hip-hop sound. Finally, RM's section brings in a harder, more aggressive beat, feeling like a classic, raw hip-hop declaration. This progression of sound perfectly mirrors the progression of the argument, from romantic to hopeful to aggressively real. Lyrical deep dive, a 32-point debate on love. This track is a philosophical debate on love, told in 3 rounds. Let's break down every single argument. Part 1, Suga's perspective, the possessive romantic. The celebration of firsts. Suga opens with a nostalgic list of firsts. This immediately grounds his perspective in a romanticized, almost sacred view of the relationship's beginnings. The anorexia metaphor for longing. A shocking and intense metaphor. He compares his longing for her to a serious eating disorder, illustrating a love so all-consuming that nothing else can provide any sustenance. Love beyond addiction. He claims his feeling is so profound that even a powerful word like addiction is insufficient, elevating his love to a transcendent level. Describing her as indescribable. He expresses that her essence is so unique and powerful that she cannot be captured even with the artistic freedom of poetry. She is, in his eyes, beyond description. The capital letter metaphor. A brilliant, simple metaphor. He wants her to be the capital letter of his life, the first, most important, and defining element of his story. The materialistic offering. His romanticism is tied to a desire to provide. He lists the classic symbols of success, echoing the themes from their earlier albums. Acknowledging materialism isn't happiness. He shows self-awareness by admitting that these material things are not true happiness. The sincere desire to provide. But his desire to give them to her anyway reveals his love language, providing stability and success as a sign of his affection. Part 2, the first interruption, the hopeful critique. The dramatic stop.
잠시만요. 음악 좀 꺼주세요. 왜? 이거.
J-Hope literally stops the track, breaking the fourth wall. This dramatic interruption signals a major shift in perspective. The direct challenge.
왜? 이거 아니잖아요, 형. 누가? 두고 봐, 이게 뭐야, 형. 두고 봐.
He directly confronts Suga, telling him that his perspective on love is wrong, setting up a direct ideological clash. Suga's justification.
형. 두고 파거든. 그래요? 그럼 제 스타일 한번 보여드릴게요. 음악 한번 주세요.
Suga's simple defense is that his desire to provide is genuine. It comes from the heart, even if it seems materialistic. J-Hope's thesis.
이거, 형, 이런 스타일. 사랑은 희망적으로 가야죠, 희망적으로. 야.
J-Hope states his own philosophy and the theme for his upcoming verse. For him, love isn't about possession or materialism, it's about hope. Part 3, J-Hope's perspective, the selfless performer. The style of direct confession. J-Hope defines his approach to love as direct and fearless, contrasting with Suga's more poetic and indirect expressions. The devoted type.
망설임 없이 고백하는 게 나의 스타일 너 위해서라면 이 한 몸 다 바칠 타입 항상 너
His love is selfless. He presents himself as someone willing to sacrifice everything for the person he loves, a classic romantic hero. The spotlight metaphor.
항상 널 향해 조명을 비추게 girl 이건 너와 나 위한 사랑의 무대인 girl 우리는
He sees his role in the relationship as making her the star. He will be the one to illuminate her and put her at the center of attention. Love as a stage.
항상 널 향해 조명을 비추게 girl 이건 너와 나 위한 사랑의 무대인 girl 우리는
As a performer, he views their relationship as a stage, a special, dedicated space where their love story can play out. The sweetness of kankakaki.
우리는 콩깍지 셔츠 알콩달콩 우리의 미래는 밝고 화사의 outlook 달러 너만 있어
Kankakaki is a Korean idiom for love goggles, the idea that when you're in love, you see the person perfectly. He embraces this sweet, slightly naive phase of a relationship. The Millie metaphor for fulfillment.
달러 너만 있으면 뭐든 다 가졌지 like I'm in league 너와 지금부터 사랑의 문이 열리지
He uses a hip-hop reference, a milli for $1 million, to say that her presence alone makes him feel richer than any amount of money could. Part 4, the second interruption, the hip-hop critique. J-Hope's self-congratulation.
win
죽이네 죽여. 역시 사람이 희망적이지 희망적.
J-Hope celebrates his own verse, feeling that he has successfully proven his philosophy of love. RM's cynical question.
역시 사람이 희망적이지 희망적. 희망적으로.
맨날 희망적으로 사냐.
희망적으로.
아 방탄
RM enters as the realist, immediately puncturing J-Hope's idealistic bubble with a cynical and pragmatic question. The rejection of other styles.
적으로 사냐.
희망적으로.
아 방탄스타일 그거 아니잖아.
뭔데?
방탄스타일. 힙.
RM rejects both Suga's romanticism and J-Hope's optimism as being the definitive Bangtan style of love. The true definition.
그거 아니잖아.
뭔데?
방탄스타일. 힙합.
힙합?
Let's go.
You give me
He declares that the true BTS approach to love is rooted in the principles of hip-hop, raw, honest, passionate, and complex. Part 5, RM's perspective, the complex realist. Defining how BTS loves.
BTS 우리가 사랑하는 법 10대던 20대던 같아 사랑하는 건
RM takes the mic to deliver the final, definitive perspective on what Skool love affair is all about. The storyteller's introduction.
RM So now I'm telling you the story 난 이렇게까지 사랑해봤어 넌 어떠니 This is
He frames his verse as a personal story and immediately engages the listener, asking them to compare their own experiences to his. Love as an unstoppable force.
This is just an intro shot by my whole mind and body You know they heart refusals and rebels could never stop me They could
His love isn't deterred by negativity or rejection. He portrays his feelings as an unstoppable force that persists against all odds. The ideology of love.
They could never return me This is my ideology Who in the world can't get with my heart's blood Nobody
He elevates his approach to love from a mere feeling to an ideology, a core belief system. His passion, heart's blood, is unchangeable and absolute. The challenge to the listener.
어떠니 사랑해보지 않았다면 꼭 나처럼 해보는 게 어때 상상한 감정이란 게 묘한
He issues a direct challenge, suggesting his passionate, all-in method of loving is the only authentic way to experience it. The painful paradox of love.
게 묘한 게난널 웃게 했는데 넌 널 웃게 하는 놈에게 가더라고 Yeah that's love
He reveals the painful, paradoxical reality of love. Despite his efforts, he witnessed the person he loves choose someone who hurts them, a deeply relatable and tragic observation. Redefining pathetic love.
그래 그게 사랑 누구 찌질하다고 말하지만 나 정말 괜찮아 사랑할 땐 한 번도
He acknowledges that his persistent, seemingly unrequited love might look pathetic to outsiders, but he defiantly states that he's okay with it, owning his feelings completely. The all-in mentality.
사랑할 땐 한 번도 상처받지 않은 것처럼 내 모든 걸 앗아간데도 터질 것처럼
This is his core philosophy, to love without reservation, as if you've never been hurt, and to give selflessly even if it costs you everything. Part 6, the conclusion, Bangtan style defined. The final hook. Hotly and sharply.
사랑할 때는 좀 화끈하게 노래할 때는 좀 따끔하게
The final hook is the ultimate definition of Bangtan style. Their approach to both love and music is passionate, hotly, and incisive, sharply. The unifying chant.
이게 한마디로 방탄 스타일
이게 한마디로 방탄 스타일
The members unite in the outro to chant this final line, confirming that this complex, passionate, and multifaceted approach is their definitive identity for this era. Final thoughts, a thesis on young love.
이게 한마디로 방탄 스타일
방탄 스타일 방탄 스타일 What's up?
Intro, Skool Love Affair is one of the most ambitious and brilliantly executed intro tracks in K-pop. It's a cipher about love, presenting three distinct and valid perspectives before synthesizing them into one complex ideology. It perfectly sets the stage for an album that will explore love in all its forms, from the aggressive and possessive to the sweet, hopeful, and painfully real. It's the perfect thesis statement for a school love affair. This intro is a whole drama in itself. Whose perspective on love do you relate to the most, Suga's, J-Hope's, or RM's? Let's have a debate in the comments below. If you love this deep dive into the philosophy of Bangtan's love, please hit that like button and subscribe to K-Pop Spotlight TV, because next time, we're getting into the explosive title track that puts this ideology into action, the legendary Boy in Love. You will not want to miss it. Thanks for watching, everyone. And remember to love hotly and sing sharply.